What's up, guys?
Oh, wait.
It's been. What's up?
What's up, guys?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's
and
been a
we're
while.
back.
Hear Me Out podcast, the revival.
I'm
Yeah.
Prithviraj Bandaru.
And I'm your co-host, Michael Miller.
Uh,
And
welcome back.
welcome back.
make
It's been a
make
minute.
yourself
how
comfortable.
How you guys doing? Good? I'm glad. Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Cool. But no, we've sorry about that long
Yeah,
little,
we
wait
forgot.
period. Yeah.
Like we.
Narcoleptic, dude.
I don't know. We were gonna. I said, "Hey, Michael, when do you want to record?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, Sunday works." And then we just never did.
We didn't specify what Sunday.
Yeah.
And so it
And
just
so
kept falling through.
Today's a Tuesday, and so we were like, might as well.
Yeah, it just kind of worked out that way. But no, we've both been off at college, 2 different states.
Yes.
Where are you at, Prithvi?
I'm at Illinois Wesleyan. Prithviraj Bandaru, Illinois Wesleyan University.
Michael Gerald Miller, Miami University. I'm sorry, Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, there it is.
It's the same shit. But yeah, no, it's been a blast. I love college.
I also love college.
It's
But we've had 2 very different experiences at college.
from what we met up briefly before this, 'cause
Right.
we hadn't seen each other in a while. Just to kind of
Mhm.
see what's up, man? How you
Yeah,
been?
yeah.
And yeah, I would say it's very different experiences.
Very
in
different
college.
experiences.
Both
but
of them good.
Both good.
Both good.
Both good with both bad.
Bad aspects of it.
Yeah.
But I would say the bad stuff is less of Prithvi's fault, where my bad stuff is more of me just being like a head ass.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
fair. That's fair.
Is that a fair assessment?
That's a fair
I think
assessment.
I think yours is just kind of like bad luck.
It's like bad luck mixed with just like regular life shit, just like life gets in the way
I feel
kind of
you.
stuff. But
But,
yours was like I won't say actively, but like it could have been
I'm
avoided.
playing a role. Yeah, if I
Yeah.
had just been like better.
Yeah.
but it's cool.
But I mean that's fine.
But yeah, so let's get into the episode then, right?
Yeah.
Tricks, cool tricks, you got me now. Ah, cool tricks, you got me now. This is the Hear Me Out podcast with Prithviraj Bandaru and Michael Miller.
And we're back.
What's up? That was made by Steven Junta. He's a buddy of ours.
Yeah.
And you actually worked with him recently, right?
Yes, over this past summer, me, him, and Ethan St. Germain. He was Ethan our first guest?
Ethan was our first
Way
guest on the
back for you
podcast at
longtime
like 3 in the
listeners.
morning.
Yeah. Oh man, that was actually probably about a year ago because it was in November last year because it was
Yeah.
after Little Shop.
Yep.
Damn. Wow. Sorry, had a nostalgia for a second, but no, yeah, we made a project together. We came together, did an album this past summer. It was actually a lot of fun to make. We're planning on doing another album this winter break, so be on the
Yeah.
lookout for that.
So if you guys haven't checked it out, it's called
Yeah.
Rose-Colored Sunglasses, right?
Rose-colored glasses.
Rose-colored glasses.
By
my
AI.
bad. By
By
AI.
AI on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Instagram.
When someone sent me the Spotify, I was only listening to it on SoundCloud.
Oh,
When
yeah.
someone sent me on Spotify, I was like,
You're like,
"Oh,
oh,
well, goddamn!
oh shit.
Well, goddamn!"
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun making it. The process, it's making music. It's
Mhm.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, because like every aspect you can just make how it is, and then even now when I like listen to songs, it's like changed how I listen to songs.
Yeah.
Because I'll listen to songs and like sometimes I'll just be like humming along or something, and I'll think of like, oh, it'd be cool if like the singer had like done this like harmony at the end. there.
Yeah.
But then it's like, yeah, they could have, but they could have also done something completely different.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's weird how much
It's
of
not
in
like
your control.
before this, like before creating.
Yeah.
You think that there's a
Like a
template.
template,
There's
yeah,
a template,
exactly.
and there's one path to go
Yeah.
down. Then you realize that everything's from fucking scratch. There's nothing to go off of.
Yeah, if any of you guys haven't like created something, not even just music, but like an art piece or just something, so use that creative aspect of your
Right.
personality. It changes the way you like look at shit.
Like,
for real.
Like this is a pretty good segue, I think.
Yeah.
But like, for the beginning of like this semester,
Mhm.
I was struggling so hard with like a creative outlet
Yeah.
for something.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just because like I felt like everything in my life
Mhm.
was like, do it this way, do it like as much as it is college and you have like free time and you
Yeah.
have independence. You're not
Used to that.
actively
Yup.
making something and that's your baby.
Yeah.
And like we actually talked about this in psychology. It's called like autonomy.
Mhm.
And like it's something that every human like desires to satisfy. It's like this need for autonomy, this need to have
Yeah.
like control of your life.
Yeah.
And like I had control of my life, but I didn't have control over the creativity in my life.
I feel that too. Just kind of felt like it was just like out of your hands. You like it was like something was missing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that. but no. Are you doing better now with that creative?
Oh yeah,
aspect?
totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm writing sketches.
Okay.
I've been writing some stand-up comedy.
Okay.
And I have like some video ideas,
That's
and I've
cool.
been like journaling, writing some stuff. It's been a lot of writing.
Yeah.
But I think that's what I'm good at right now. So
Yeah, I feel that. I over this past summer before I had worked on anything, I just kind of felt that same thing because like coming out of high school into summer, like I just had like I was like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like I was just chilling at home, like, with nothing to do all the time. So I started writing. I wrote like actually like a couple. I wrote like 2 or 3 plays.
Okay.
That are never gonna see the light of day. But like
Yeah.
you just sometimes just writing.
Like
and,
some of the shit I wrote will like stay on my computer forever.
yeah, like it's some of the shit's probably already like gone for
Yeah.
me. But
Yeah.
but no, it's just having a creative outlet, especially when you've had one for so long.
Yeah.
And then you kind of have like nothing.
Mhm.
Like I remember one day at Mattia, our high school,
Yeah.
one of the like assistants or whatever said like, because like someone was complaining, like one of the kids was like complaining like, hey man, I want to leave or whatever.
Mhm.
And then I remember like it was Mr. Gordon. He goes, hey, one day you're gonna hit graduation and you're gonna be out on that curb and this is not gonna be your place anymore. So enjoy it while you have it.
Damn,
like,
this
he
man
wasn't-
got real for
Yeah.
a sec.
Yeah. Like he just like looked at this dude cold and just
Yeah.
said that shit. And like he wasn't even talking to me, but that hit.
Yeah.
And I like realized that, and it's true. Like as soon as you graduate, that's it, and
Like-
none of that shit matters.
Like none of the like things that you like, as much as you say that you didn't take it for granted,
Yeah.
there's no way to like fully
Yeah.
appreciate all the opportunities. Like
Yeah.
they're not all good opportunities, but they're still like valuable
Yeah,
opportunities.
it's insane how much you like overlook when you're in it.
Yeah.
And then you get out and you're like, damn, I didn't realize I would like miss this aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, some days like when I'm sitting in like a college class, I think about like those days in like the social studies or whatever when people would just be like sitting up on desks just like talking,
Yeah.
having like free time, socializing with friends that you've known for like years and years.
Yeah.
And now it's like you're in class, you're all sitting in desks, you're all like adults. You know
Right.
what I
And
mean?
like, and once like class is over, like
you just leave.
you just leave.
Yeah. Like maybe 2 people be like, hey, let's go get food or some shit. But like,
But like if you're getting food with those people, you probably like
Know
know
them.
those people
Yeah.
and regularly get
yeah,
food with them.
there's no one in my class except for I think one person that I've ever like made friends
Right.
with, like just from having a class with them.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know. It's just totally different, and everything changes, but it's all still kind of similar. It's interesting, coming back because like when you haven't like I'm talking about like just like this dynamic between you and I,
Mm-hmm.
because we haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
And so like little things you like notice like, oh, they're different in this way or that
Yeah,
way, or like
totally.
they talk this way or they used to
Totally.
like be like this.
For
But it's
one
like-
thing,
yeah.
my man came out icy today. I
Hey.
saw him. This man cold
Hey.
as fuck. He got the Louis Vuitton watch. He got
Bro,
the
I-
beautiful sweater. He was wearing some sick ass shoes. He wearing fuzzy socks right now.
Hey
bro.
man, you can't be
Don't
dressed
knock
to
the-
bro, can we cut that out real quick? No, but I walked into Oberweis fucking dripping, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
we had to put down the wet floor sign.
yeah, slippery.
Slippery went wet.
No, but no, I've even noticed like, well, now I have to compliment you, dude. You damn.
I mean,
no,
you
but
don't
I
have
did I
to.
did notice because that like sweatshirt, like in high school, he would just wear like a hoodie. Now he's got the flannel over.
I
it's
got a
matching,
flannel over
complimentary.
with
He
jeans.
got the Apple Watch on. He's looking. His
mean-
beard's like trimmed up. He's. Oh, we're
Thank you,
looking
man.
nice. Yeah, I got you.
Thank
But
you.
but no, it's just, but like shit's still the same though. Like we could talk about like old shit that used
It's
to make
like
us
it's
laugh
like
and
we
still
didn't
laugh.
miss a beat.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
Yeah.
keep going. But it's just interesting.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, and I don't mean to be like you don't know until you've gone through it. But like I think every relationship is different. It's like until you've seen like what this specific one has gone through, you
Yeah.
can't like predict.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's just interesting. But yeah, man, college is awesome. So you're singing, right? You're in a choir. You're still
Yeah,
singing?
I'm in a choir. Like it's a very like classical choir.
Yeah.
But we sing like all types of music. Like
Okay.
not like all types of music, but like from different eras,
Nice. Yeah.
different time periods. So that's been really fun. It's been very frustrating and very hard, but it's also been very rewarding.
Mm-hmm. Well, the things you have to like work harder for, they're always like,
Yeah,
more
you have to
fulfilling.
work a lot. Cause like, I guess what I learned in college is like, in high school. I mean, everyone's heard this, but in high school you can get away with not doing shit.
Yeah.
But like in a high school, like people might not notice. Sure, people might
Oh,
not
in
notice
college,
if
you
you
mean, in
if
college.
I mean
Yeah.
in college people might not notice if you're like slacking or whatever. But
Mhm.
like I don't know, at least for me personally, it takes
Yeah.
a toll on me knowing
Yeah.
that like I'm not pulling my weight in a certain
Yeah.
category or a certain something.
If any of you guys knew me in high school, dude, I would not show up for like weeks at a time.
Yeah.
I would not give a fuck. We probably talked about it on this podcast, honestly.
I mean, it was
I mean,
this
this-
podcast was during the height of your like
Like,
hiatus.
Bro, I did not have a full week of high school of senior year, that entire year except for the very last week. I went the whole week. Every other week I was gone
Finish
like a day or
strong,
some
I
shit.
guess.
Yeah, right. I mean, character arc. But
Yeah.
in college, like I'll be like, oh crap, I might be a minute late, and I like feel bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, fuck, it's
Cause
on
like,
me.
cause I think the thing is like what I was talking about before,
Yeah.
autonomy. Like in a high school, like you have to go.
Yeah.
It's not your choice. But now
Yeah.
it's you have control over
Yup.
it and it's your choice, and so you want to do it.
I feel
And
that.
you want to better yourself.
I totally no. That actually makes a lot of sense. It's one of those things where like if someone tells you to do something, you're like, man,
Right.
fuck you. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But like, I'll do it if like
I'll
it's
do
just
it
kinda
if
sitting
if
there.
it means something to me.
Yeah, I saw this on Twitter one time. Someone was talking about like cleaning the house or like doing dishes. It's like when mom tells me to do it, and
Yeah.
it was like a gif of someone like being like "fuck you,"
Yeah, yeah.
but it's like when I want to do it myself, and it was a thing of someone dancing. And I think that
yeah,
sums it
yeah.
up pretty well.
Yeah. Like the fucking Carlton.
Yeah. No, but autonomy. I'm gonna remember that. I learned something new today.
Autonomy.
Damn, educated, bro.
Yeah.
Getting that. My boy earning his degree. Okay, fuck it up for me.
It's whatever. It's whatever. I got brains now.
Yeah, I feel you. No, but how you just feeling about life in general? Because I feel like we talked about that a lot.
Like,
Like I remember the last time we talked about it, we were like discussing yeah, man, college is intense. Like we're scared to go into it, or like we're worried. to,
oh
like, be
yeah,
moving
yeah.
on. So like, how are you just like with life and like where you are, what you're looking forward to? Like, how are you feeling?
I feel like so I'm still like old Prithvi where like I go.
Yep.
Don't and like
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad about myself when I'm not doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Like even on my weekends, like I very seldom have something to do,
Yeah.
but I'd still like find something to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I've finally been able to find a balance between doing that and like and still doing stuff but doing it for myself.
I feel that
Um
rather than like out of like an obligation.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's made a giant difference for me. But one thing that like the hardest thing that I've probably had to go through,
Yeah.
it wasn't like school, it wasn't track, it wasn't
Yeah.
choir, but it was like a feeling of relatedness
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't relate to anyone
Yeah.
where I was. So that was like the biggest thing that I was struggling with. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't find people that I thought would like gel with me or
Yep.
like I would gel with them.
It was very similar for me when I went. Like school was fine. Like I got there, I like hit the book, studied. Like I was out here.
Me too.
You know what I mean? I had like a piano in my room. I was like working on like music. Like I was like good.
Yeah.
But then I was just like I wasn't like I didn't have like any friends like the first like week or two, maybe even like 3 weeks. I was just chilling. Like I knew like Kate Stewart. She
Yeah.
goes there. So like I would like text her. We got like Starbucks a couple times just so
Yeah.
like I would see someone. But like I didn't have a roommate because he dropped. So like I was just like chilling in my room. Like I
Mhm.
was that dude. I was like the tortured artist. Like I would like study and then like go over to the piano like in the fucking
Yeah.
dark. And I just there was like no one. Like I would like make jokes with people and they'd laugh, but like no one could like dish it back too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was the one like telling jokes and like getting
Mhm.
people to like talk and open up.
Yeah.
And it was just hard to like find people who would like.
I
you know,
think
shoot
like
back.
I think I fell so far back where like I was only making jokes to myself. I wasn't making jokes to anyone else.
Yeah.
I was only making myself crack up.
I feel you.
I think mostly because I've talked to countless people about this and like
Mhm.
I'm a hypocrite in this sense, but
Yeah.
like overcoming that initial fear of like they won't like me, and that's so important to like
Yeah.
get over because it's even if they don't like you, that social interaction is
Yeah.
so important in your day
Mm-hmm.
because it satisfies such a important need in your mental health
Yeah.
that it can get really sad for you.
Yeah, it can get I never like went to like a dark place, but it was definitely like after a while like I definitely think it was like 2 weeks
Mhm.
where I like wasn't really like talking to anybody.
Yeah.
There was like maybe like 3 people I was talking to.
Yeah.
And even then I wasn't like super close with anyone.
Yeah,
And I was
exactly
talking
right.
to a lot of people back home. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I'd be like texting like friends who
Mhm.
are still in high school
Okay,
shit,
I see.
too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just to like have that interaction. I called my mom like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Not being like, "Hey mom, what are you doing?" But I would like find some shit to like ask
Yeah.
her about just
Just
for that,
just like
interaction.
casual things just
Yeah.
to have interaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had those people that like I talked with, but I never like talked
Yeah.
with.
That's how I was basically.
And like the only person that I was like talking to was my girlfriend, which is long distance anyway. It's
Mhm.
over the phone. It's FaceTime. I have shitty internet connection, so I can't
Yeah.
see her face anyway when
Oh,
we're
it's like
FaceTiming. It's poor
connecting.
connection.
Yeah. Oh, God,
Bullshit.
that's the fucking worst.
She can see me, but I can't see her.
Yeah,
and
but,
it's so
like,
frustrating. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. But but no, I after a couple weeks there, I decided to audition for one of the a cappella groups.
Right.
Got in, only freshman.
Let's-
Only
Let's
person.
get
who
it.
took-
Hey, let's give it up for
only
the
person who-
boy.
hey,
Let's give it up for the boy. Yeah.
That probably sounds like something else, but no. So once I found them, like then like there was a first rehearsal. It's kind of weird. I'm like kind of feeling out the group.
Mm-hmm.
Second, third, fourth rehearsal, I started to gel with them, and they like call shit like bits and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like they're like the first time I realized we had like a social with one of the female a cappella groups.
Okay.
We got back to rehearsal like the next day, and they were like like when we were like setting up. One of the dudes was like, "Yeah, you think this bit landed?" And they were like, "Yeah, no, totally. That bit was awesome." And like they were like talking about, they're like workshopping their bits. I'm like, okay, I think I might have found my people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it worked out really well.
That's good for you.
And they still care about music and shit. So now there's like a group of dudes
Mm-hmm.
who I can like go to, and now they're like individually too. Like I'll be
Right.
like, "Hey, let's go get food," or they'll be like, "Hey, Michael, we're going over here and shit." So it's
Nice.
like I found like a group
Yeah.
relatively quickly, which is so now I'm just kind of like chilling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want to talk about?
What?
The lost episode.
The lost. All right, folks. So no one know, or not many people know
Not
this, but
many
like
people know this.
right before. So the last episode was 22, right?
Yep.
So we recorded in episode 23.
No. It was last episode release was 21. We recorded 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So the last one released was 21. We recorded episode 22.
Yep.
Fucking heater of an episode.
It was. I honestly think it was like our best. I remember thinking like this is our best episode ever.
Right. There's seldom times that like we press stop on the recording thing. We're like, that was good. There's sometimes we'll be like, yeah, that was good. We could have done this better though.
Mhm.
But on that one, we were satisfied with what we did.
Yeah, we like it's like we finally like after doing it all these times like consistently,
Yeah.
we hit that stride.
Yeah.
For,
With it was a perfect balance between like
Yup.
funny and
We started like
deep
it was like some
and-
we were talking about like some really serious stuff.
Yeah.
Both of us were opening up, but there was also like jokes in there.
Yeah.
It's like we were on the same page completely,
Mhm.
and it got corrupted. The audio got corrupted.
The file got corrupted. We
It's-
tried our best to
we
receive
did
it.
everything we could.
We went into the MDAT file,
Yeah.
right? And we tried to decode it. We tried to do whatever we could.
Crack that puppy
And
open.
called a 1-800 number. He said, "Did you turn it off and turn it on again?"
Yep.
And we couldn't retrieve it.
There was nothing we could do, and so that's just gone forever.
So just know.
Just know that like we tried to give you guys. It was like a goodbye, we're going to college episode. So
Right,
it like
of
made
course.
sense.
Yep.
Instead of just like episode 21, like see you guys next time. And
Yeah.
then like I think at the end of that episode, we were like going off to college. Maybe we'll come back. I don't know, but if not, thanks for listening. I
Yeah.
remember we ended. That's why we were so satisfied because like put a nice little bow on shit.
Yeah.
And then
But we lost it.
God's plan.
But we're back, baby.
We're back now, so it doesn't even matter.
So let's get into the episode.
What if this whole like 20 minutes
Yeah.
had just been like, but no,
My buddies, they listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
They roast the fuck out of me.
Really?
They go, I don't want to sit through another 5-minute intro until we get to the actual meat of the content.
Dude, like your buddies from college?
No, my buddy's back home.
Okay, I was like, oh shit, dude. Like
No.
you got gunners out there.
No, I didn't show anyone at college
I was
the
I-
podcast.
I don't know if I'm a. I
But
I'm
like
gonna-
my old buddies, yeah.
I think I might like put it on my Instagram though.
Yeah.
It's like-
I mean, I was gonna post something on my story after
Yeah,
this.
that, like
Be
on my
like,
story.
"Yo,
Yeah,
swipe up.
yeah, exactly. So like people from college will definitely see it.
Yeah. Do you know what my thing is?
Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to tell any of these college stories anymore. What the fuck?
Nah, you have to.
All
Some
right,
of them are
I'll-
too good. Okay.
Okay,
I'll tell some of mine too.
Okay,
all right?
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But my thing is, I recently just re-downloaded Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. So I was off of Instagram for 2 years, and I'm back on it now.
Yup.
I
I was
been
so
on it-
happy. I
Been
saw
on
it.
Been on it for maybe like 2 weeks now.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I got a notification. It said like
That
my
I-
favorite Prithvi is back on Instagram, and I was like, my
Really?
phone knew. My phone knew. I was like,
Oh,
no,
I
fuck it,
had
that's
no
why
idea.
I DM'd you, and I was like, bro, I've been waiting.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I just thought people saw my story.
No, I got it. It said like is back on. I don't know how it.
It's probably because I put something on my story.
That's probably it. Yeah. But
But-
I also got the notification like a little later about like there were two notifications. One said my favorite Prithvi is back on Instagram, and then it said my favorite Prithvi is post something on a story for the first time in a while. So my phone was on it, dude. My phone was like, yo, he
Well,
logged back in,
they're
bro.
watching my shit. They're watching my shit.
It's supposed to go to my FBI agent.
Yeah.
Because he's like assigned to both of us. So he like he didn't have to worry about your Instagram.
Yeah. So our FBI agent is in charge of me and you, the podcast account.
Yep.
And
And any of our social media. So anything we do combined. That's why actually, because we had this podcast.
Of course.
It was like a merger deal. So
we still have an Instagram, right? Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think I went on it and I saw the picture of the pumpkin that I made.
Yup.
The trash ass pumpkin.
Dude. Check us out on Instagram at podcast HMO. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
I have no fucking clue.
Who knows?
I got
my
my phone.
I think it's on the ground.
Okay, cool. Dude, this is much more chill. Before we would like always like put our phones on airplane mode. Like if your phone fucking goes off during the podcast.
Yeah.
What were we on, dude? We were way more uptight.
But what I was saying Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now a bunch of people from college are following me on Instagram. I haven't posted in 2 years.
So you're
And
like, okay.
I have to find something to post, and now I just feel so pressured about it. Like
I
I
feel
feel like it has to be a dope ass post.
Dude, just post about like track or something.
I
Like, let them know about your
wanted it to be a
interests.
track picture.
Yeah.
But I don't have any sick track pictures yet because we haven't had our first
You
meet
haven't
yet.
had a meet yet? Well, then as soon as you get a meet, as soon as you get a meet, just grab a picture
Right.
and post that shit. Yeah, it's the Hear Me Out podcast.
I lost this shirt.
You lost the shirt. It's a yellow shirt. Check out the Instagram, guys.
Yeah, it's the Hear Me Out podcast.
Yeah.
Decent.
But no, there's 4 pictures on it. The last picture was from the episode when Ethan fucking November 4th, 2017. But no, yeah, definitely check it out. tinyurl.com/podcast HMO if you want to submit more questions. Do you want to talk about like the kind of new formula we're doing? I feel like we've been doing it now.
We've been doing it, but just for those who are wondering, so old format.
Yep.
The Hear Me Out podcast was centered around answering questions.
Yeah, we'd open with like the bit.
Right,
then
we
we'd
do a little bit.
Yep, then
We
we'd
have the
intro,
long ass intro.
then
I'll
it'd be
plug
like,
everything.
plug all of our shit.
Fucking song, plug Steven's shit.
Yep.
And then we
Hop
get
into
into
the first
questions.
questions. Yep.
Right, and then we'd have a break and then answer some more questions.
And we'd also be like, "Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the podcast."
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be some
yeah,
loud
so-
ass shit.
Sorry
Some-
about that, headphone users. Can I put in a headphone users warning now?
Yeah,
Is it too late?
just look at the timestamp.
I'm not doing it, bro.
But now, so we'll just talk about it. We weren't very happy with the format, right?
Nah,
We
it was like hard.
we were struggling to hit fucking like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
right? And then we'd be like, well, now what? And then we would have our most fun on the podcast when we were at the break.
Mm-hmm. When
And
we would just
so-
talk.
And so we were like, all right, let's just flip it.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about whatever we want to talk about. Let's just have a conversation, me and you, and so that these other people can also feel like
Yeah.
they're in the room with us,
Yeah.
right? And then for our
It's
break,
more natural.
since
do
we're
some,
still
like,
getting in
questions and
questions,
shit,
we're
yeah.
getting in so many questions.
Yeah.
We're getting like, you guys didn't stop submitting questions.
Like it's been a long
Yeah.
time. Like that's kind of why we had to do this again because there was some
Right.
like time sensitive.
Yeah. So and so for our break, we'll answer
We'll
questions.
answer a couple, but no, like this, I already feel like this formula way better.
I love it so much more.
Yeah, like it's been 22 minutes. It feels like it's been like
Also,
5.
that the green bar at the top hasn't
Yeah.
hit red yet,
Dude,
and
the
so I
move.
love it.
I
I love
remember-
it so
I
much.
remember before we used to be like, oh fuck, we're peaking.
We're spiking. We're
Can
spiking.
we like compress this really quick? Like we like be like sound engineering this shit.
Yeah.
No, this is just way more chill, way more fun. But
Way more chill. Way more fun.
way more chill, way more fun. But okay, can you still? I've had this issue. I'll talk about this, even though primarily I'm going to be talking about the people who are going to probably be primarily listening to this. People we knew back in high school.
Yeah.
People who are still in high school.
Okay.
I can't connect the same way. Like some of the homies, like people that I used to be like super like this with. Like I talk
Yeah.
to them now, and it's just like it's not that I don't like them. I still like them. Oh, thanks, man. He just pulled the hair off my shirt.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like them. I still like them. It's just like where we are in life and like what we care about now, completely different. Like when I
Yeah.
was in high school, it used to be like, yeah, let's talk about like all the drama and like the
Mhm.
choirs and this teacher did this and this teacher
Yeah.
did that. And now it's like, dude,
I don't know.
tell me about Bitcoin.
Cause like, I feel like you and I were very similar in high school,
Yeah.
but in that respect, I
Yeah.
feel like we were very different.
Okay.
Because I was never like, people would tell me drama, but I would
Yeah.
never like.
Yeah.
Would you agree? I feel like
feel
I was never like a part of the
I
drama.
feel
really.
that. I feel that.
And I only like bothered to like actually make lasting connections with
Yeah.
people that I felt were on this like mature
yeah,
enough
yeah, yeah.
and like mature
Yeah.
with me. And so those are the only people that I go back to connect with
Yeah.
now. And I feel like I'm still like
You're still like on the
connecting
same
with them.
page.
Because I feel like they also have that feeling of being bigger than the small stuff.
There are 4 people, because
Right.
I've counted like 4 people who are still at Mattia, who I can like talk to and be like, okay, they're not like stuck in this like
Right.
thing. But like there's a lot of other people who I'm like, it does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you are upset about right now,
Not gonna fucking matter.
as soon as you graduate, will have literally 0 bearing on your life.
Yeah.
And so it's like I can't say that though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
'Cause, I
it's
mean,
just interesting.
People said that to us.
Yeah, and I was like, no, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I know about life.
Yeah.
No, I was definitely like, I'm not dissing. I was definitely one of those people who like
Mhm.
only cared about high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the music department was like that. I'm like, this is the real world.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got it. This is
Mhm.
everything. And but it's not. It literally, as soon as
Yeah.
I graduated, none of it mattered.
Yeah. And then like yeah, so I as shitty as it sounds like when I come back
I feel
home,
you.
like I don't even like go out of my way
Yeah.
to like talk to
I
many
feel
people
that.
again.
I
Like
feel that.
I'm not like I don't go out of my way to like rekindle old stuff, but
Yeah.
like the people that I fuck with, I still fuck with.
I got you. No, there's a couple people
Yeah.
who I don't fuck with, who
I
I've
s-
had like interactions with.
Yeah.
Coming back. But,
That's
like,
fair.
I'm not like a dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want it to come across like I'm like I can't fuck with you guys anymore.
Yeah.
No, I still love.
Yeah.
Or do I? Oh shit.
Go off.
Go off, dude. Yeah, no, but yeah, I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about because just like when I'm in this place, I feel more like old Michael. Like there's like all these like memories around,
Yeah.
and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, damn, that happened there, this happened there.
That was
I did
in
this
one of
shit.
your songs, right?
Yeah,
That was in
the kids we used to be.
be.
Yeah, but it's like shit about like that too. But it's also just like even like
Just small stuff too.
yeah,
right?
like I'll just be driving like past the mall, and I'll be like, oh. I chilled in that parking lot with like Prithvi one time and we listened to like a song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like shit like that.
Yeah.
There's just so much shit. This place, I've said this before, this place knows way too much about me. Like I can go
Facts.
off to Miami,
Facts.
just walk down the street, no one knows a damn thing about me.
That's what I love so much.
Yep.
Like as true as it is, college is a fresh fucking start.
Oh, for real. For real, for real.
You know what I feel bad for? I feel bad for if there's any like upperclassmen listening, because they're kind of at the phase that we were talking
Yup.
about, right?
Yep.
But
No, they'll get there too though. It's not
Mhm.
like that's the same thing. Every person that I know now who
Yeah.
I've said like I can't like talk to because it's like it does not matter.
yeah,
I was in the same place.
Yeah.
And so like
Yeah, I mean,
literally
definitely.
literally in like 6 months they'll be in that place too.
Yeah.
And then like it'll be all chill.
it's a cycle.
It's a cycle of your views.
Life.
Sorry, plug. Anyway. Oh god, I feel dirty. I feel dirty for that.
Yeah, you little
Yeah.
fuck you for that.
Okay. But no, it's weird being back
Mm-hmm.
because I'm definitely a completely different person in Miami. Like
I'm I'd say I'm a different person in Bloomington as well.
I kind of wild out. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what?
I gotta
Give the people a story. What time are we? Give the people a story.
give the people the story. All right. So out in Miami, man, I just like to go on like walks, right? Just like to chill. It's a beautiful campus. It's nice. So one night, I'm out walking, and I get to the edge of campus. It was the day Mac Miller died, and now I know this because there were some people standing on the corner, drinking some water. Let's say.
Why can't you just say
I
it?
don't know who's gonna. What if my mom was? Oh, okay, whatever. They were smoking some weed, and they were
Fucking
like,
drinking water.
dude, I don't know.
At least do something that's like bad. Like
Oh, they were drinking soda,
there it is.
or they were juuling, whatever. And
But they were smoking the weed.
yeah, they were smoking the marijuana on the corner campus, and I'm just walking by. They were playing Mac Miller on a speaker. It was the day he died, so as I'm walking by, I'm like, "Hey, rest in peace."
Yeah.
And one of the dudes is like, "Hey, he would have wanted us to share this with you." And I was like, "Oh shit, okay." I only took like a little baby hit, just one. I was walking around. It's just a little whatever.
You took a little smack.
It was a social. It was like a social thing. Like, hey guys, what's up? It was like, let's
Yeah.
talk. So I'm talking to these guys. They're pretty cool. It was 3 dudes, 2 girls, just all talking. It's fine. And then they're like, hey, we're gonna head uptown.
What day of the week was this?
When did Mac Miller die? It was like a Thursday or Friday.
Okay, I don't remember.
I don't know. I think it was like a Thursday or Friday.
Right.
But also in Miami, it does not matter what night it is. People are
Yeah, I know.
partying.
Same. I was
Yeah,
just
people are
like
partying.
wondering like
Yeah.
for you.
But I was just like not trying to party. It was yeah, whatever. So I'm like, I'm not gonna like go party with you guys. They're like, we're going uptown to drink and like party at the bars. Do you want to come? I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna head back to my dorm, trying to chill. One of the girls was like, yeah, me neither. Like, I'm not trying to like party. Stop smiling.
So,
was like,
okay.
was like, I'm not trying to party either. We like walking back to my dorm.
Yeah.
It's like dark. It's nighttime. I'm like, just keep going. Prithvi got a cramp in his foot. It's fine.
Wait, pause
Just
it,
stand
pause
up, bro. Just stand up, bro. You're good. I'm not pausing this. This is live, my man. He's hurting. Oh, my boy hurting.
All right, just keep going.
Okay, so dude, I can hold it while you pace. Okay, so fucking yeah. So I walk her back to her dorm, and she's like, "Hey, it's a little cold out here. Do you want to like come inside and like warm up?" Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, sure, why not? This could
Look
be
at
fun.
my toe right now.
Oh my god, wait, yo, that ain't right.
All right, just keep
His
going,
toe's
man.
like hyperextended,
Just go.
but. I want, for the record, Prithvi asked me to pause it, and I decided not to because we're doing this shit live. Drink some water or some shit.
Go on with the story.
All
You don't
right,
want the
Jesus.
jerky
I'm sorry. It's at suspense. So I go upstairs, go to a room. We're like kissing, whatever. And then I don't know where her roommate was, but then she's like, "Hey, you can take off my bra. That's important to the story." And so I take it, throw it across the room, don't think about it. So we keep kissing, and then all of a sudden there's a knock on the door, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And this dude, she opens the door. It's this dude. He's like, "Hey, so and so told me you weren't going like to the bars with them. Like, what's going on? Are you good? Are you okay? You didn't text me." It was her boyfriend. So he sees me. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, hey man, what's
Yeah.
up? What's up?" And he's like, "What's
So
going
like
on?"
so like you put it together immediately.
As soon as he said like, "Hey, you didn't text me or call me. Like, are you good? Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, this man cares."
So
like,
is your back facing the door?
no, so like the bed was like on the side, so I was sitting on the edge of the bed. So like I was facing the wall, and like the door was like to the right. So I
Okay,
was, like,
so it's
kinda,
like your
turned to the
side
right.
profile?
Yeah, my
Okay.
side profile. And I
I
was like,
see.
I was turned though. I was looking at him.
Yeah.
And so I hopped down off the bed. I'm like, "No, bro, we were just talking." I just walked her home, and she too. She was like, "No, babe, it's fine. Like, walk me
Yeah.
home." I was gonna try and like contact him later and be like, "Hey, man, like, you should
She
probably
a
know."
snake.
Yeah, but in that moment, I was trying to get out of there. So he's kind of like cooling a little bit, and then he sees the bra on the ground
Right.
and just punches me in the face, just straight. And I like
Did he walk into it or was it like bra?
I saw him look past me, and so I kind of like looked and I saw it, and then I looked back, and I was like, it was like one of those things I was like, and I looked back, and then I looked back and
Did he say anything when he hit you?
nah, or maybe I don't know. I kind of like
Yeah.
I kind of snapped, bro.
Yeah.
Bro really snapped. I leaned
Like you snapped the strap on that bra.
Okay, all right. So I did not go down, but he got me leaning. I
Okay.
leaned
Yeah.
to the side. But I snapped. I came back, punched him. He was way taller than me, but he was super skinny, so I had like
Okay.
a little bit of power. Okay, that sounded super bad. Whatever, you guys get it.
Yeah. Duality of man or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So eventually, I like grabbed his shirt and just like threw him against the wall. And he's like, "Bro, you better get the fuck out of here." But keep in mind, girlfriend didn't say anything the entire time. Like, she was silent as soon as that first punch was thrown. She
Right.
was like, "Oh, here we go." And so I left, and I haven't heard anything about it since. So
Here's what I'm thinking, right?
yeah,
This girl, we'll call her Janine.
Janine. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
not. Yeah.
And Chadlin is the butt.
Janine and Chadlin. Okay,
is the
back to our
guy.
old shit. Okay.
So Chadlin was talking to other girls the other
Yup.
night at the bar.
Yup.
Janine got a little jealous. And she was
Yup.
like, "I don't know if he cares about me still." She knows he cares about him.
Yup.
But
She just wanted him to prove it.
right.
Yup.
And so she was like, "I'm gonna bring in this dude. He cute, so he's still gonna get jealous." And
Yup.
then yeah, so she set all of that up knowing.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah, it was calculated. It was
I haven't
methodical.
seen her or him since like even on campus, so I'm like lucky for that. I was worried, dude. A while I was worried his boys were gonna like roll up on me, and
Yeah.
like I was scared. No, like immediately after, I fucking called one of my friends like does MMA, and I called him like as soon as I left, and I was like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck just happened." He's like, "What?" And I was like, "Dude,"
Yeah.
he's like, "What are you doing in college?"
Yeah.
So long story short, she's just been kind of wild. Like that was the only fight I've been in.
The fuck does that mean? Fight.
Well, like, I mean, there's been like, I made a girl cry in one of my classes.
Man, you a heartbreaker. Bro.
In one of my classes.
In class?
Yeah, she left.
Fuck. What'd you do in class?
I don't. We were having a debate about.
Can you talk about this?
fuck, I don't know, because it's a podcast, so like these are the type of dudes to like listen to a whole ass podcast. So I don't know if I want to talk about it. Long story short, here's what I'll say. Long story short,
TLDR up in this.
TLDR, we got into a little bit of a debate about a little bit of leftist rightist debate about the political climate in America.
All right.
And I had been binge watching some Ben Shapiro. So I'm kidding.
Okay,
But
I was like,
kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. Wreck the libtards. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But I'm a political science major.
Right.
And so I'm really knowledgeable about like current events and like what's going on in like laws and shit.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no, you're wrong. And
Yeah.
like explain to her, I wasn't being rude. I just said like that is not correct.
Right.
That is not correct. And so I just like explained, and then I gave like data as to like why she was wrong.
You pulled out numbers.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
really
God.
did. I talked about like statistics,
Yeah.
and I was like, and she was like, and where's that from? And I was like, the CDC or some shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so like it was just, and she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, and she left. So
She cried and left.
well, she like a couple tears.
Okay,
started
so
coming
wait,
down,
so
and
what?
she left.
She left. Was class over?
Nah.
So what happened after that?
The teacher was kind of like, and then we just kind
What
of moved
about
on.
all of the other students in the class?
Oh no, it wasn't even a thing. Well, because here's the thing, I like actually have a class about political science.
Yeah.
It was not in that class. It was not, it was in one of my different classes.
Okay.
So like, and the reason I was like so prepared is because we had like recently talked about it in the political science class.
Right.
So like that's why I like had these facts ready, because it was during like the like Kavanaugh hearing and stuff, and so it was a
Okay.
very like topical.
I see. Very
thing.
also very sensitive time.
Very sensitive, yeah. And so that I think that's part of the reason why she was like so upset.
Was it about that?
It-
Was it about something related to that, or was it just
Yeah,
like
it
in
was-
the realm of
It was in the realm of just like kind of like what was being talked
conservative versus like?
about. Yeah,
Okay,
because
I
my
see.
my whole thing with that, trying to talk about politics podcast, but
Welcome
definitely
to the racist hour.
racist. No, but
You drop the N word.
I thought about it. I was like, I'm not going to. But no, my whole thing with that is like, as soon as those allegations came out, I was like, oh shit, that's like an issue. But then when like there was like 20 people who
Yeah.
all came out, I got a little bit suspicious. I said they should all be like heard out and like see what's up. But like when there's like 23 people and none of them have like any evidence,
Yeah.
all I said was maybe we should like look into the idea that like I'm on eggshells, bro.
Yeah, I know. I see. Maybe, just maybe, possibly, we should potentially look into the idea, the concept. Maybe. Just
Okay, because here's what she said. Here's what she said. She said, as soon as anyone has any allegations, we should 100% believe the woman, and the guy should go into jail immediately.
Okay.
And that's what I was like. Well,
That's very
actually,
polarizing. Yeah.
So I'm not like, I don't know, whatever. Okay, I have to defend myself now.
No, I mean it's. I see where she's coming from, and I also see where you're coming from. And
Put in jail immediately?
No,
She
like,
said there shouldn't be a trial.
No, like I see where she's coming. I don't agree with her. I
Okay.
see where she's coming.
Okay.
Oh, there shouldn't even be a trial though.
She said they should, if there's a report filed to the police, they should look into it, and if there's even a possibility of it being true, prison.
What race was she?
White.
Okay.
Dude, what do you?
I was just asking because I just know that a person of color would never say that.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, no, it was just kind of whack. So I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah. Well, were other people?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Other people were kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, no one said anything, though. But me being the poli-sci major had to stand up for whatever.
Yeah, I see.
My major. I want to talk about that really quick.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to become like a traditional lawyer, like a congressman or anything.
Thank fucking God.
Okay. Fuck off.
I
dude.
told you this like a year. Do you not remember me going off on you,
Yeah, you
a
kinda
year
did.
ago?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm
so
going to go
what?
into music law.
Okay. What does that mean?
So like contracts.
Like
Like in the
copywriting and
industries,
shit.
yeah, exactly.
cool.
All that shit. And then I think when I graduate, I'm just airing this idea right now. I'm kind of spreading it around.
Yeah.
Move out to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can hook up with like a firm there for like artists and stuff.
Right.
But also still be working on my own music. Because after like I did like this album this past summer, I realized like that's what I want to do. Is
Yeah.
like do music, but it's just not like feasible to be like I'm dropping out and I'm gonna move to LA and so I'm gonna get a music law degree. I
Yeah.
can still hook up with a firm, go like the traditional route, and then just be working with music on the side, make some connections, be dope.
Yeah.
What about you? I forget what your major is.
So I'm undeclared right now.
Oh, right. That's why I forgot.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I've been undeclared. I was pre-law for maybe about a week.
Okay. Oh shit, dude.
Well, I didn't declare, but I was
Okay.
like seriously considering pre-law for
Yeah.
about a week. I said fuck that shit in a minute. And
Okay,
then
dude, talking to the pre-law guy. Go ahead.
I know, but like I feel like even pre-law people can see why people don't want to do
Oh,
pre-law.
for sure.
Yeah.
No, it's not fun.
Like if you're not passionate about it, then it's miserable.
Yeah.
And so I thought that potentially that's something I want to do, but then I looked into it
Yeah.
and
you're just
like
this ain't it.
there's so many like red flags for me.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking about psychology.
Oh shit, that's lit.
Yeah, so I really like psychology like
Mhm.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been low key dropping psychology stuff this whole entire
Yeah,
time.
I know. I noticed. I love
uh,
psychology.
Yeah, it's like it's something that I'm really passionate about,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's so many different fields in psychology, and I don't know, like if I feel even if I like don't even go into psychology, it's still really useful.
For sure. I definitely was thinking about getting a minor in psychology.
I'm thinking about a major in psychology and a minor in broadcasting journalism.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That'll be like that fits you.
Yeah.
Really well, as we're on the podcast right
Thank
now.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's lit. I'm excited to see what the future holds. But no, psychology is one of those things like for the longest time I was like, oh shit, I think I might go into this.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think after a while I just realized like I couldn't be like a psychologist
Yeah.
because that just wouldn't work for the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have like this weird thing where like I'm like, no, I can fix everyone. I realized that I was talking to someone like at my new school,
Okay.
and they're like, oh, so you have a savior complex? I was like, what? And so like being a therapist, like all of your patients being like, I can save you.
So I have a bit of a savior complex.
Yeah.
Like I like sometimes when I'm going through shit,
Mhm.
I actively seek
Oh,
out
dude,
people to go
same.
and help. And like actively try and like help out people,
Mhm.
but I'd never want to be helped.
Mm-hmm. Same. I'm
Um,
the same way.
Yeah, so but like I've recently done I feel like I've done pretty well in like giving people the tools that they
Yep.
need to like help themselves.
Yeah,
And I think that's the best way to grow.
that is
like
for real.
like I feel like that's like the basis of psychology
Mhm.
and like therapy,
Mhm.
especially like you're not supposed to fix someone
Yep.
because they're not going to grow that way. You
Yep.
give them the tools
Yep.
for them to grow.
I was literally like last night just talking to someone
Mhm.
about oh shit. I was just talking to someone about how like all therapy is it's all inside your own head. It's just when you get therapy, it's like your way of thinking is just slightly askew. So like let's just like fix it. It's not about like no, look this way. It's like maybe you should like think about this way.
And then I was also thinking about like
Yeah.
maybe like clinical psychology, which is
Okay.
also like prescribing, so
Yeah.
like maybe like a little bit of both.
Yeah. Kind of. Did you have something?
No,
Okay.
no.
Bleeding into that, this is still about like the whole savior complex, like therapy thing.
Yeah.
One thing about college that in a way that I've like literally like noticed that I've grown, is I'm better with that.
Mm-hmm.
Is like I used to in high school, I used to be like super agreeable. Like I didn't have like my own like set of personality,
Yeah.
like a line, or I'd be like someone would say something, be like, yeah, sure, let's do it, or like,
Yeah.
or like someone would say like, hey, do you want to go do that? I didn't know how to say no.
I think that's kind of what we were talking about earlier with like earlier at Oberwise.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the way that we were leading stuff and the way that we ran things. Yeah.
We were just briefly talking to Overways about how like we wish we had done certain things differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like wouldn't say no to like things, and so like if someone brought up like an idea, like hey, let's go do this thing, or hey, will you join this group, or hey, we do this, I would be like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was like way like over it, like I was like dying inside, but I like
Mhm.
wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then it was the same thing you saying like when you were going through shit, you would like look for other people to help. That was my whole shit. I was like going through so much shit. And so
You think that helping other people will somehow like fill
like,
that hole
yeah,
inside of
and
you,
it doesn't.
but it only comes from yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just one of the things like now that I'm in college, like people can be like, hey, do this. And I'll be like, that's not for me.
Yeah.
Or like someone could come to me and be like, hey, or okay, one thing that I've always been really good at, looking at people and being like, they are not happy. Like I could have a conversation with someone and be like, they are not happy.
Yeah.
And in high school, Michael would always be like, hey, what's going on? Like, and I would like try to like build that relationship because that complex of being like, I can help them.
Yeah.
But now like there's so many people that I like talk to and I'll be like, they're not happy. And I'll also be like, but it's also like not my place.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's just me like taking more stock.
It's
in
not
myself.
being like mean or like
No.
selfish or anything.
No.
It's just having a better understanding of people.
Yeah, exactly. And just like realizing that like some people don't want help, and also some people don't want you to help them.
Yeah, it's not your place.
Yeah, like if like some dude in my ethics class, I'm like, hey, you good, man? And I like put my hand on his shoulder, like I can tell you.
I hate those people.
Same.
Like those people that like come up to you and think they can just like
Yeah.
if they're nice to you, they
Yeah.
can, I don't like that shit.
Yeah. I also hate
That
people,
shit ain't for me.
I also hate people who like sit down, like they, like, cross their legs, and they're like, I can tell you're sad.
Yep.
It's like, dude, fuck
Great
off.
great fucking job, dude.
Thanks, man. Oh, boo hoo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome
here,
to 2018,
fucking go fuck
bro.
yourself.
But no, it's just different. I think that I'm just talking about like growing as a person.
Yeah.
In college, but I mean, we could kind of hop into that like middle section we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, the conversation's kind of flowing, but like.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. We'll go this one.
Hopping over to BuzzFeed.
So I found a BuzzFeed article.
Yup.
Beautiful website, and it's called 19 Tips for College Freshmen from People Who've Already Been There.
Oh hell!
So I
yeah,
figured
dude.
we're a semester into
We're
freshman
semester,
year.
and we've already been there.
Yeah.
Bro.
So we kind of talked about this one. It's okay if you don't make tons of friends right away. However, I disagree. I don't think
I also disagree.
it's not okay if you don't make friends right away.
Mhm.
I think you
should
like what I was
strive.
you should try your best to make
Yep.
friends right away, because like this insinuates that like
You can go in and be like, I don't need friends.
right, and then you're gonna be lonely as shit.
Yeah, that would suck. You have to be actively looking for it and just the right people.
Yeah, because no one's just gonna come up to you.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on events and activities that first week.
I definitely did.
I slept on some of them.
I slept on some of them. I went to like the mandatory stuff, or like the big fairs and stuff.
Me too. And then
but-
I went to like some of like the like not mandatory stuff, but I kind of dipped early. It's like
I didn't go
if
to
you're
anything.
okay when you're in college, you know if you're the type of person that's gonna like that shit or not.
Yeah.
So like, don't feel pressured to go if you're like you're not
To
gonna
be
have a
fair,
good time.
I don't know if it's the same thing as you, but those beginning wave activities like the fairs and shit felt like every like high school party I've ever been at.
Most definitely.
So that's like the same
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
they have like it felt like the senior road trip. A lot of that shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
It's
And
just-
the senior road trip was the shit in high school.
Yeah, in high school. But
like-
then you get here, it's because you don't know anybody.
You also you don't, and that's like supposed to get you to know people, but
Yeah.
like that's it's
It
not
doesn't work when you don't know anybody because no one's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Hey, go play Hungry Hungry Hippos with me." Like,
But
on this.
also, maybe don't listen to me and Michael because we were very
we were kind of
lonely.
loners the first few weeks, so maybe we don't know what the fuck we're talking.
Yeah.
But no, definitely like go.
Definitely.
But definitely like go. But
Yeah.
like if it's not your thing, then just dip.
yeah.
Just dip on.
Like don't
out of
feel
there.
too pressured.
Yeah.
So the next one says find ways to get involved on campus year round.
That's
That's
100%.
yeah. That's like as always, like even in high
Major
school.
key alert.
Did you see his shit with the jealous thing? I sent you that, right?
What?
I sent you a fucking picture of DJ Khaled
Oh my god.
with the jealous.
Yeah, it'd be jealous or whatever.
That shit was so funny.
Bro,
Like-
I don't know
like,
what I saw that. I
This
was
man
like,
is tripping. He goes, they jealous, it's sad. He spells jealous with JEOULSE.
I want to keep in mind, Prithvi just sent this to me at 11:30 at night one day, and I just said, "Can't wait to meet up soon."
I was like, this man's either being a bitch right now or he's drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm glad you read that.
I was
dude.
like, that's why I didn't respond. I was like, I'm not about to.
Bro, I was trying I couldn't think of what to say to that. I was with some people and I was like, guys, look what Prithvi just sent me, and I like showed it. They're like,
Because I knew if Michael was like in the right state of mind, he would like respond with something else funny.
yeah.
But he said, "Can't wait to see you soon."
I had like,
was
no,
like,
I
I was like, "Shut the fuck
My-
up! What
my
the fuck is that?"
my mind reverted to like the template
Yeah.
of like just like exclamation mark at the end,
Right.
just like. But no, get around. Yeah, definitely get involved year round.
All right. So this next one. So this next rule says.
I'm gonna leave the room for this one because I can't relate.
This one says set some rules with your roommate right off the bat. So your roommate left, right?
Dude, he was never there. He never showed up.
He never showed up?
He literally, I texted him a week before school started, and I was like, "Hey, I'm bringing my TV. Are you gonna bring yours? Like, what are we doing?" He said, "Oh, I decided not to go. I'm going to like Ohio State instead." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Have fun then, man." And he was like, "Yeah." And like that was it. And so I roll up to Miami, and his like sheets, like you could buy sheets for like the bed. We're just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I just put him in the corner, and then like a month later, I came into my room and the boxers were just gone. I didn't get any notification about anyone being in the room. I don't know who took them.
It was his stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But he never got his room key because he never showed up. So I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, I never had
It's
a roommate.
probably like maintenance or something.
I'm probably getting a roommate next semester though.
Damn,
I
really?
commit,
Fuck that.
I want to fucking commit because I'm living the good life. I have 4-day weekends right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4-day weekends, no roommate. Just think about that.
That's so fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah. I change in my room. I
Yeah.
just straight bull.
You can have your dick out whenever
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah. Sometimes, dude. I walk around my room naked. I'm kidding. I don't do that. That's fucking gross.
I do that.
You do?
Not
With your
but,
roommate?
like, no, when my roommate's out of the room. But
No, but and so now next semester, I already know I have classes scheduled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna end up with a roommate. It's like 10 a.m. every day of the week, which is better than 8 a.m. But still, right now my earliest class is at like 1:15.
yeah,
So like I had like my senior year,
you're in for a little bit of a shot,
dude. I'm gonna
Yeah, so I had 4 8 a.m.s this semester. I also have 4 8 a.m.s next semester.
So you're good.
Yeah, but the good thing is, on Wednesdays,
Yeah.
I don't have a class till 2, and that's my only class of the day.
See.
And then on Fridays, I have my 8 a.m. and then that's my only class of the day.
See, right now I have no class on Friday,
Yeah,
and my first class on Wednesday. My only class on Wednesday is at 2:50.
yeah.
So
Feels bad.
yeah, I used to have an 8 a.m. though, field botany. That class is the shit. Let me tell you about
I
the
feel like that should be so
Liriodendron
nice in the morning.
tulipifera. Oh, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was super nice. But the problem with that though,
So
is-
you essentially just went hiking, right?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was hiking, but you had to like memorize plants and stuff, and the quizzes were kind of hard because it was cumulative. So we would learn like 5 plants a week, and then they would just get added on to like the total amount of trees we knew. So she could take us to any of the trees
Oh, okay, I
from
see.
the. So the final, we knew like it was like what was it like 50 trees.
Wow.
You have to know. You have to be
How
able
many
to,
fucking trees are there in Miami, Ohio?
in Ohio, right? But no, dude, I'm like a whiz with trees now.
Wow.
But you had to like walk up. She would just say, "What's this tree?" You'd have to be able to identify it, tell you like what the common name is, what its Latin name is, what family it's in, and then she would ask you like 2 facts about it. She'd be like, "What's it used for?" or like what kind of like leaves does it have when it blooms? Does it have flowers?
That's
what kind of fruit does it have? And you had to know like the difference between like nuts, pomes, legumes, and shit. And dude,
That's funny.
shit was hard, but
That reminds you of like freshman orientation, like getting to know people.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Those
is. Someone
fucking
gets added, you're like,
trees.
"Fuck."
Yeah.
It's the first class I've ever studied for in my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, I've been like studying in college and shit.
Dude, I started studying
Yeah.
like when I got in there for like ethics and like fucking like international studies.
Yeah.
And then I would get to the quizzes, I'd be like read ahead and shit, and I'd be like, well, if we're just going off this chapter, it would be this answer. But knowing like what the next chapter talks about, it could be this or this. And so I was getting questions off. So now I don't read it all, and I get hundreds on the quizzes.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Yeah.
Except for field botany, I had a Quizlet I made.
Oh, nice.
I'd be running
Nice.
that shit, dude, like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But yeah, going back to like roommate stuff.
yeah,
So, my roommate's like a bit of a character.
yeah. Let me hear.
Like,
if you want to talk about
I
it.
mean, hey, I'm taking a chance. Hey, buddy, I hope you're not listening
Hey,
right
dude,
now.
it's 50 minutes in. If he made it all the way in, and if he comes to talk to you about this, he made it 50 minutes into your podcast. That means he's a real one, and you got to change how you think.
No.
No, okay.
No.
let's hear. Don't go into like extreme detail. I don't want you to like snake your ass, but like just a little like a TLDR.
I mean, you already know I'm
TLDR.
talking about him.
TLDR.
Okay, so, messy roommate, whatever. I can get over being messy.
Yeah.
Keep your shit on your side of the room. Sometimes it's on my side. I just move it over.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll be honest, he's a very cool guy. He's a cool guy by himself.
Yeah.
He's chill. He's a little bit annoying sometimes. He's just a quirky human.
Oh, okay.
But if it's just us two in the room,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's his fucking girlfriend.
Oh.
Met
Does
his
she
girl-
like come over a lot, or?
He met his girlfriend maybe 2 days into fucking being at school.
Oh shit. So it was like just.
They're in the same orientation group, and so
That's how they met.
yeah.
Ooh.
And so
Woof.
she's always over. She used to be always over.
Yeah.
Like
You just come
like
and be like, hey.
even when he's at class,
Yeah.
she's in the fucking room.
What the
I couldn't do that.
Have
I
you
couldn't.
ever- have you
There's a
ever, like-
week. There's a week where I just couldn't beat off. I was like, because she was always in the room. I was like,
Dude, that's been a month, dude. All right. I got a room to myself. November, bro.
that's stupid.
I'm sorry, but keep going. Yeah, she was in the room all the time.
Yeah, she's always in the fucking room.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat off for a week because she was always in the goddamn room.
Did you ever walk in on them like?
Twice. Door wasn't locked.
Oh no.
How are you gonna do that?
Maybe like low key they want you to hop in. Oh God.
Okay,
Wait,
so-
hold on, wait a
so-
minute.
So like, first time I was having dinner. It was right after track practice. I was hungry. I was tired.
Yep.
I got a bag of chips. I got an extra bag of chips because I got like a foot long or whatever.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I don't want to eat this other bag of chips now, but I'm gonna go to the library.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have this noisy bag of chips when I go to the library, so I'm
You
gonna
drop
drop
it
it
off.
off in the room
Yep.
real quick. Walk back to the room. Door wasn't locked, but my hand slips on the door. Right. I heard ruffling inside. I was like, whatever. Open the door.
You saw his
Jeez,
dick.
man,
You saw
if
his
he's
dick.
no, listen, if he's listening, I feel really bad. He's on the bottom.
Yeah.
She's on top.
Oh no.
She's fully clothed. He's not. I was like, hey, sorry. Close the door. And I was like, what the fuck was just happening? What the?
Wait, she was fully clothed.
She was fully clothed and he wasn't. I was like, what is happening? And she's like straddling him.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
maybe
like,
they just didn't want to.
What?
Like, maybe, dude. Maybe. Okay. Maybe there's like extra layers to like be protected.
you're gonna
They could just be.
so
No, they could just be like grinding. 'Cause,
with
like,
her
oh,
pants on?
Yeah.
Gross.
Bro.
Man, I haven't called him. I'm at the club pulling on my pants. She's fully clothed. Man.
That image is really funny. Not the bottom part, but the top part. Just,
But
yeah.
the thing is,
Yeah.
they like so he was like looking back over his head, and we like made eye contact.
Wait,
I go,
wait, with him or her? You made eye contact with who?
him.
Okay, it's a little roommate.
Yeah,
Roommate
yeah.
to roommate, yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And as I was closing the door, he goes, "It's fine."
No, it's okay. I would
I was
open it, but
like,
like, first of all, no, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's not. And then,
Second time.
let me remember. Second
Oh my
time,
god, dude, that's hilarious.
yeah.
I don't
Second,
think I have anything that funny, like at college.
really?
Yeah, I
Second-
mean that fight, but
Like second time. So second time, it was still. I think it was earlier
Yeah.
on in their happenings.
yeah.
And their sex doing. So I opened the door and I was like, close that shit. And I think I can't remember clearly, but I think the lights were fully on.
Oh wow.
And like it's not like
That's
it's not
true love, dude.
it's not like we have like
mood
like
lighting.
mood. It's like harsh. It's
Yeah, same,
harsh
it's the
white
same.
light. Like that shit's gross. Like I hate
I-
being in that light all of the time.
Yeah, I turn off the light in my room and I have like a lamp.
Yeah, me too.
Like
me
that
too.
shit. Yeah, I agree. That's so fucking.
So after that,
Yeah.
he texts me. He goes, he would be like, "Hey, could you not come to the room for a little bit?"
Bro,
And
lock
then-
the door.
And then he'll text me when they're done.
You get it. Wait, bro. You get a text 30 seconds later, and you can come back.
One time it was a minute and a half later, and then 3 minutes later, I got another text
It said what?
saying, haha, hey, sorry again, but could we get the room for a little bit?
No.
And then I get another text 2.5 hours later. And he was like, I was in the gym at this time.
Yeah.
And he goes, ha ha ha, sorry, that is going to be the longest ever. You can come back to the room
What the
now.
fuck?
So I sat him down. I
Yeah,
sat them both
yeah,
down.
yep.
They were both in the room. I was like, listen,
Yeah.
I don't want to know when you guys are fucking.
Yeah.
All right? So you're going to use a Post-it and you're going to put it on the outside of the door.
Yep. If you come back and it's there, yeah.
And now like sometimes I'll come back to the room. There's a Post-it on the door. And
There you
it's
go.
Kind of annoying, but like it's better than
It's better than like, hey,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel that. That's why I'm worried about getting a roommate. Because like right now, I don't have to like text anyone or
Yeah.
like, put anything on the door, and also I don't have to worry about like walking in on anyone.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, I don't want that hassle.
Yeah.
I don't want that hassle. We're almost at the hour mark, bro.
Yeah,
This
you
shit
wanna-
flew by.
I
I mean,
do you have anything else to talk about, man?
no.
Oh wait. Let me tell you what happened in my German class today.
Oh shit! Today? Oh, I forgot you just got home. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
I
it
was
today.
like, wait, what?
So fuck my German class for a sec. Like they're chill, but
Okay.
like I made a good ass joke today,
Yeah.
and no one fucking.
What
laughed.
was the joke? What was the joke? Was it in German?
No, it wasn't in German.
Okay.
So,
Was it a Hitler?
there was a bunch of questions
Okay.
in German that we had to answer, and so one of the questions was, "What kind of music do you listen to?" Some kid said Drake. We were talking about Drake for a little
Okay.
bit. Next question was
In German class? All right, go off.
like,
In German.
No, we were just talking about it.
Okay.
It's a very small class,
Okay.
and it was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so it was very laid back.
Gotcha.
So and so the next question was, how well do you sleep?
Yeah.
So first question was Drake, and the second one's how well did you sleep last night? So one kid said like, I slept really well, but I went to bed really late.
Okay.
And then I jumped on it. I was like, so it was a good time, not a long time.
Because Drake.
And
Yeah.
and fucking silence. I said, so it was a good time, it was a good time, not a long time.
No, and someone did
Fucking
not.
silence.
What?
Nobody said. Fucking the German teacher just let it stew. She just let it. She just let the awkwardness
you die
just
out there?
seep in.
She
I was just sitting there. I was like, and then the dude who sits next to me, he taps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Nice one, dude." I was like,
God.
what the fuck is happening? Why did this happen to me? What did I do so wrong?
Dude, that's happened to me a couple times. Like I'll say like a banger of a joke.
Yeah.
And like I'll get like,
I was
and I'll
like,
say it again loud, and they'll be like, "Yeah, we heard you."
no, like halfway through. Oh, maybe they didn't hear me. I'm here for a good time. Okay, all right. You relax.
Yeah, it's that same shit, dude. Fuck it, man. Bits just don't land the same in other like places. Because I think so much of like what we had like both of us had like set up as like our like sense of humor was so much centered around like the context of like having known like District 204.
Yeah.
And then like those people and like what shit that had happened and like
Yeah.
And so then you get somewhere else and you're like, hey guys, I can't even fucking think of something
Yeah,
now because I've been separated for so long now, like trying to learn new bits.
Yeah.
But trying to learn new bits. I'm like Dave Chappelle, bro. Like, I'm been testing some shit out. I'm not on the circuit. But no. All in all, reunion episode.
It's in the books, baby.
It's in the books, baby.
Episode 22.
Episode 22. We're coming for you. I don't know if that's a thing. Episode 22. We're
all right. Hey, we heard it. Relax.
Good time, not a long time. We're probably gonna release episodes every once in a while.
This one was a good time and a long time.
Yeah, it was. But no, I'm just saying like in the future, like this isn't like a one-off. We're probably maybe over winter break we'll do some
over
stuff.
winter break. If we come home on the same weekend, we'll try
I'll
and
be
make it
home.
happen.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll record another one this week so we can have it in the
I'm down
books
for that.
and I can upload it later.
I'm down for that for sure. But yeah, have a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for coming back. Adios.